I was walking home from school once in like third grade, and like, so you had what my school had was it was like this four-way kind of intersection where cars that were leaving the school could turn out from the school parking lot. It was like a one-way thing, and and then you just had like three other ways or like roads on the intersection, right? And so there were like sidewalks and everything, and you had stop signs, you had the crossing guard and everything, but the stop signs were obviously always there. And I remember walking home from school one day, and I had an apple left over from lunch that on that same day, and I didn't eat it at lunch, so I just had it in my backpack, and I was like, huh. I just remembered it. I was like, huh, I want to eat this now. But up to that point, like I was like, keep in mind, I was like in like third grade, right? So I was like about like 6 or 7 or something. I don't remember how old I was in third grade, but I was like young, and up to that point, I have not had like a full apple yet. And I know that sounds like absolutely fucking stupid, but like my mom would just always cut our apples for us with like one of those like little press down cutter things, and and I had always eaten sliced apples, so I had the whole one, and I didn't know what to do with it. So I was like trying to think of like some way that I could cut it, and I didn't obviously didn't have a fucking knife. And I was just trying to think of like some way that I could cut it into pieces. And then that's when it dawned on me. I was like, hey, the edge of that stop sign looks sharp enough to cut an apple. So I took it out of my bag. I like wiped it off in my fucking shirt, and I just like pushed the apple up against the edge of the stop sign, and I cut it with the goddamn stop sign. And then the fucking crossing guard kind of looked at me like, "What the fuck are you doing, you goddamn idiot?" And well, needless to say, she did not allow me to eat that, which I was thoroughly disappointed by. But that's neither here nor there. Imagine playing carriers, by the way. Mossfor Radar, Minotaur Radar, a Blacklisted Jakuma, Alaska Radar, Benham and Jaeger are all going to be annoying to deal with. Uh, I like that. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna fucking call that a radar minotaur. Like, there's a running meme about like, oh, no one expects a radar minotaur, but like the in actuality, this might just be like I don't know what the word for it is, but like it might just be some kind of like cognitive bias that I only remember the radar minotaurs because those are the ones that I actually have to think about how I'm going to go about dealing with them. Uh, and like there could be like more smoke minotaurs than I think, but I like radar minotaurs are just so fucking common at this point that I just think of radar minotaurs as normal minotaur at this point. Uh, and like I said, that could be like some kind of like cognitive bias at play, but who knows? Of course, this fucking piece of shit carrier is coming over here. And of course, the fucking Schlieffen is just going to fuck right off. And here comes the goddamn carrier. Fuck off, you goddamn piece of shit. And this guy's actually about to come for me, too. Fucking amazing. I love carriers. I love the fact that he just flew straight through my fucking Def AA for its entire duration. I could have just smoked up right there, but it's whatever. I'm just gonna launch Make-A-Wish torpedoes down that gap. Maybe we can catch out the Minotaur if he goes that way. Probably it's a highly, highly unlikely, but you know, we never know our luck. We actually do know our luck, though. And our luck is a goddamn fucking carrier. Alright, we got that. Surprisingly, honestly, but we got it. Here comes this fucking carrier, man! I love this fucking game. I love this goddamn player base, too. Looks like we did actually get a lucky hit on what I can only assume is the Minotaur, but we never know. It could actually be the fucking Jaeger. Oh, no, it is in fact the Minotaur. Jaeger's way the fuck out there. Okay, here comes this goddamn carrier again! And this North Carolina is just gonna sit here. See if we can force a DCP on the North Carolina. That Minotaur should be mostly out of range for torpedoes. He would have to leave his smoke in order to try and get torpedoes on us. We have to be a bit careful of the Benham that is literally right fucking there. Okay, the fucking Jaeger's like right there. Oh, and of course it's the fucking carrier laying smoke. Cause the carriers just have smoke now. This is the fucking age we're goddamn living in. I love carriers, man. Greatest mechanic in the goddamn game. Fucking ass. I swear, if this fucking carrier just keeps trying to farm me for the entire game, I'm about to be very pissed off. And there's really not much I can do about C. There's a fucking Minotaur and a North Carolina in it. And what the fuck is this shit? Are you a kind of asinine? Like, what the fuck, man? What are you doing? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Of course, the North Carolina's flooding, but not from me. I'm honestly not entirely sure whose flood that is in actuality, but we also just dropped off of RPF, which is interesting. And we might honestly be able, depending on what this Minotaur's done, we might be able to land us a pelt here, boys. Alright, fuck it, we ball. We're getting us a pelt. Minotaur's gone. Did this Yorktown just fucking fly over me after spotting me to go strike a fucking Moskva with rockets? Alright. Got a couple of hits on the North Carolina, that's nice. We just love carriers that are immune to fire. Carolina just flooded out, nice. Ooh, that was close. Might eat a torpedo hit here, but that's fine. And of course, the fucking carrier's just gonna smoke himself up. That's like, why? Whose fucking idea was it to give carriers goddamn smoke? I'm about to fucking line myself up perfectly for this shit. But I'm expecting this Minotaur is going to try and walk at me. And of course our entire goddamn team are all dying off. No, it doesn't look like the Minotaur is walking at us yet. Of course the fucking Yorktown is right there. I'm just gonna ignore the fucking Jaeger. The Jaeger's not a threat to me right now. This Minotaur is about to be. But that Minotaur is not a smoke minnow at least, so we know that that's not a radar Minotaur. So once the Yorktown is gone, we can turn our attention towards the Jaeger. Unless we just fucking shatter everything all the goddamn time. We don't just love us some carriers, man. Get that. So out of the way of those. Mothra's hopefully going to be able to deal with the Jaeger or semi-deal with it. We're still managing to goddamn throw, by the way. Torps out like that. We're gonna see if we can get the kill on this Halford. Or not the fucking Halford. The Halford is the one bitching. The Jaeger, goddamn, is so fixated on thinking about planes that I said Halford instead of Jaeger. Because I have PTSD from carriers focusing me. I swear, man, this fucking dispersion is wonky. And it's honestly probably not even wonky at all. It just feel like it's like I have not looked at the these specific numbers, but what I suspect to be happening, largely happening, is that it feels a lot worse than it actually is because you only have so many guns. Whereas like a Grozovoy or a Khabarovsk has like 6 or 8 guns respectively. The shit dispersion of individual guns is a lot less noticeable. And our Mothra's going to kill himself. Yep, there he goes. Killed himself by Gamer turning in front of a smoked up Minotaur. Huh. And speaking of Minotaurs, I'm probably gonna have one walking at me soon. Jesus Christ. I have like a fucking piece of goddamn hair in my throat. Alright, which way is this Minotaur gonna go? He's just gonna turn straight south. Svea's yeah, he's gonna smoke up here, so I'm just gonna keep this guy spotted for our Svea to hopefully be able to dunk on. Maybe question mark? Unless he's just not gonna shoot at him. Or he's just going to miss completely. And he's going to get absolutely fucking blasted in the meantime. Alright, I'm just gonna have to try and cover for my Svea here. Or try to anyway. Richelieu should hopefully die here. Now our Svea is about to fucking get dunked on. At least he has the Hail Mary torpedoes that he just absolutely wasted. And of course the fucking Svea kills himself. The bright side, oh, this Minotaur's not. I mean, the Minotaur's low, but he's gonna be difficult to kill. I'm just gonna have to open up here on this Richelieu and get him killed, so he's not gonna spot our carrier for the for that Minotaur. There's Alaska. Gonna have to pop my zombie heal right here. Offset some of the damage that I'm about to take doing this. Alright, never mind. We should be good now. There's no way in fucking hell we throw now, I think. Yes, maybe, question mark. Alright, just time to open water of fucking Alaska. Let's do it. On the Alaska spotted the Choka? No, he's just going to, he's just gonna not shoot at me. Okay. Or, no, yes he is. Never mind. Or no, never mind. Again. Okay. That just happened. What have we learned here today? Carriers ruin the fucking game. But what else is new? Alright. The fuck? I mean, the North Carolina placed lower than the Chicama 2 did at the blacklisted fucking Chicama. It's not even that terrible. At least stats wise. 49%er. These are actually better than you would think based on how they fucking played. Okay, that checks out. Onto the blacklist. Carriers with smoke, you love to see it. The fucking Schlieffen who just fucked off at the very start of the game, 42%er. Hold on. I wonder. A fucking course. Fucking piece of shit. This is what happens when Wargaming just hands out tier 10s like fucking candy. Absolute fucking clown. His highest tier tech tree ship that's not the fucking free one he got is tier fucking 6. And he has a fucking tier 8, 1, 2, 3, 4 tier 8 premium ships, and a fucking free Schleif from that Wargaming handed him. Absolute fucking clown. What's this guy? Not horrible. Not stats horrible, at least. He's a horrible player, don't get me wrong, but you would think he would be better, but no. Alright, whatever. I'm tired of this game. I will see you on stream, on tomorrow.